You're 6 years old when something starts to feel different. Not in your mind, in your bones. It's not pain from falling or running too fast. It's deeper, sharper, like a signal only you can hear. Like your body's whispering secrets your brain hasn't caught up to yet. Like it knows before you do. Other kids kick a ball around for fun. You kick it because it's the only thing that makes sense. Not just a toy. It feels like purpose. The first time something makes you feel seen from the inside out. You don't know why, but it feels important. Like you found the thing you were meant to do. Like there's a lock inside you, and football is the only key that fits. You start waking up early. Drills before school. Sprints at sunset. Cones in the backyard. You don't set alarms. You just get up. Your legs move before your mind does. Your feet itch if you don't touch the ball. No one's telling you to do it. No one's clapping when you finish. There are no medals, no trophies, just you and the ball. But something inside you whispers more. Your friends trade Pokemon cards. You trade weekends for wall passes, sleepovers for solo drills, birthday shoes broken in on muddy fields. You miss birthday parties. You miss hanging out. You miss nothing because you never wanted anything else. While they laugh, you count reps. While they snack, you train. And it doesn't feel like sacrifice. Not yet. By 11, you're better than everyone around you. Quicker feet, sharper instincts, stronger lungs. By 13, you stop playing to enjoy. You play to be noticed, to be chosen, to be seen. You feel eyes on you, from parents, coaches, other kids. And that pressure, it doesn't scare you. It sharpens you. People say you're gifted. You smile, but you know better. You earn this. Every bruise, every blister, every skipped meal, every pair of shoes torn at the toes, every mile run alone in the cold. You live for that one compliment, that one nod, that 1 second of being seen. Because being seen means you matter, means this is real. You remember when Coach Silver pulled you aside after a scrimmage once? Just one line. Not bad, kid. And you played that sentence on repeat for a month. Then one day, he shows up. The scout, clipboard, stopwatch. No smile. The gatekeeper. The one who decides who stays in the shadows and who gets a shot. You play the game of your life. Clean passes, smart movement. You don't just play, you showcase. You don't feel your legs. You don't hear the crowd. Just rhythm, precision, flow. You hit that zone where your body knows before your brain can think. He doesn't clap. He just nods once, and then he leaves. Like it was nothing. But it wasn't nothing to you. You wait days, then weeks. You start checking the mailbox before your parents do. You pace when the mail's late. You dream about it at night. And finally, weeks later, an envelope arrives. Thick, heavy, important. You hold it like it's sacred, like it might glow if you open it right. You think, this is it. But the dream doesn't roll out a red carpet. It greets you with silence, with reality, with a place where no one cares what you did before. The academy is a different world. Everyone here is fast, strong, hungry. You used to be the best. Now you're just another name on a chart, another hopeful face in a crowd of ambition. You sit the bench. You wait your turn. You stretch in silence. No more applause. No more parents cheering from the sidelines. No more being special. And still, you run harder, lift longer, push deeper, because you're afraid of being forgotten. You learn to stay quiet when your shins bleed, to nod when your coach yells, to smile through ice baths and silent meals. You learn how to fake being okay, how to clap when you're not chosen, how to thank a coach for telling you you're not enough, how to sit alone in your dorm after losses that no one else remembers. You learn to take compliments and criticisms the same way, with a straight face, a quiet nod, then back to work. You overhear a coach once say, "He's good, but not exceptional." You carry that sentence like a scar, invisible but permanent. And then it happens. During a meaningless scrimmage, no cameras, no pressure, just a random turn. Your foot plants, your knee twists, and something inside you snaps. The field spins, the world slows down. You collapse. No cinematic music, no gasps, just the sound of grass. Cleats scraping, your breath catching. The music of your life keeps playing. But you're out of it. You're sent in for scans, images no one wants to see. The results come back. A torn ACL, your worst fear confirmed. 8 months minimum. You don't cry on the field, but alone in your room, you break. Not from the pain, from the fear. That you might never get back to where you were. That maybe you never will. That you've peaked and you missed it. You come back, not to cheers, just back. Someone else has your number now, your locker, your place in the drill line. You train with a smile, tape your ankles before class, say, "I'm fine," when you're not. You learn to fake comfort, to rehearse hope. You become useful, but not central. Reliable, but not remarkable. Present, but never unforgettable. You're not fighting to be great anymore. You're fighting to stay visible, to not be erased. Years pass. You bounce between clubs, low pay, long bus rides, empty stands. You boil rice at midnight. Tape your foot while brushing your teeth. Sleep in cold apartments with peeling walls. Stretch in hallways before away games. Pack and unpack your bag like it's second nature. No cameras, no applause, no promises. Just the grind. And still you show up. Not for fame, not for money, but because this game, it's in your bloodstream, in your sleep, in your memories. You whisper to yourself before every match, "One more chance. Just give me one moment." Then one day, your name doesn't show up on the list. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. You stare at your phone, like maybe it forgot to ring. No texts, no calls, no final message. Just a void where something used to be. You're 31, and it's over. No press release, no farewell tour, just an empty inbox, a locker with your name removed, a jersey folded neatly on a bench. You coach now. Under 12s, the Kids League. Kids who still play with joy in their eyes. You say, "Keep your eyes up, stretch before sleep, play with heart." You don't tell them about the bus rides, the rejections, the injuries, the moments you thought of quitting but didn't. The fear of waking up and not knowing who you are without the game. You remember the time you played through a sprained ankle, limping at halftime, lying to the physio. You don't tell them that the game took more than it gave. You just say, keep going, because you know the game doesn't love you back. It never did. You gave it everything. It took what it wanted and walked away. And still, you do it all again. Because sometimes the worst part of chasing a dream is what happens when you finally stop. And you're left with quiet, with questions, with memories that play like replays you can't turn off, and a pair of worn-out boots in the back of your closet, still tied, still waiting, still yours. That's why it sucks to be a footballer, because you never truly leave the game, but the game leaves you the moment you stop being useful.